Now, this question has a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation means the highest exponent of the x in the denominator is 2. So it's a quadratic equation. Wherever you will find something in the as a quadratic equation in the function, either in the numerator or denominator, first of all, factorize it. So we know that we have so many methods to factorize, but here we are using the factorization method only. So we are breaking the middle term, right? And I got x minus 5 and x plus 3. Everybody know how to factorize, right? Now, why it is helpful to us? Either it is in the numerator or denominator. I am taking fx as y because something over 0 is never defined. It's undefined. You can't define that value. So basically, I get to know when I'm putting x as 5, I know that my denominator is getting 0 because 0 multiplies some bracket is 0. So I can't take 5. And even I can't take negative 3 also because this also becoming 0 at putting negative 3. So minus 5 and negative 3 are my stop points. So this is negative 3. I am making the x-axis only. This is 0 and this is 5. I can't take negative 3. I can't take 5. But before that, I can take, between I can take, and after that I can take, but I can't take these values, right? So how to write this? So basically, I can take from negative infinity to minus 3, but minus 3 is not included. So I'm using the open bracket here. Open bracket because I don't know my minimum value. Here I'm using the open bracket because I can't take negative 3, but less than negative 3 I can take. Now u means negative 3 till 5 I can take the middle values, but I can't take negative 3 and 5. So I use open bracket u, then 5 to infinity. This is my domain, right? So domain has some restriction here because of the denominator. It's a quadratic equation. We can't take two values, right? Now, what is the range? Range could be any value. Range could be any value. Let's say, suppose I am taking 6 here. So when I'm putting 6 here, so 6 minus 4 is 2. In, in the denominator, it's 36 minus 12 minus 15. So it's 36 minus 27, something I got as 9. So it means I'm getting a fraction. As I'm increasing the values, I'm getting a fraction here. Is it possible I'm getting 0? Yes, because 4 minus 4, I'm putting 4. It's 0. So 0, right? And do I get a negative value also? Let's put it negative value. So if I'm putting, let's say minus 4. So minus 4 is minus 8 over. This is minus 4, which is my 16, right? Which is my 16. 16 plus 4 to 8 minus 5 because I'm putting negative 4. So I know that it's 24 minus 15 is something I'm getting a negative value basically, right? Negative value. So when you are putting a negative value, you are getting a negative value. Perfect. After that, you are getting 0 also by putting 4. After that, if you are putting 6, you are getting something as 2 over 9. If you will put a bigger value, let's say you are putting 27, then also your denominator is so basically, your denominator is bigger than the numerator every time. You can take any value. Let's say you are taking 8. So 8 minus 4 is 4, right? In the denominator, you have 64, then 16, and then minus 15. So this is how much? This is 48, and 48 minus 15 is how much? 30. So it's something. So basically, you are getting a value less than 1. You will never get a value as 1. So you will get a value less than 1. So it means you are getting a negative value. It means your range is what? You are getting negative infinity value. Means you are getting negative, 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 and you are putting a negative value. But after 1 you are not getting a value, so your maximum is something in the proper fraction but not exactly 1, so I'm putting it. So this is my range, negative infinity to 1. So right, so these are the domain and range of the function, different functions, right? Now let's have a discussion about a question. I'm taking a random question here. The random question is, let's say we have y is equals to 1 over x minus 2. You know that denominator becomes 0 when I'm putting 2. So 2 can't be our value. 2 can't be our value. But before 2 and after 2, I can take. So my value will be, my domain will be x belongs to minus infinity to 2 with the open bracket because I am not taking 2, u 2 to infinity, right? So these are my values of x. What about the y? Any value I'm getting. If I'm taking 3, I'm getting 1. If I'm taking 3, my y value is 1. If I'm getting x as, let's say, any negative value, let's say minus 5, I know I will get a proper fraction only on the negative side. I am getting, okay? If I am putting x as 5, again I'm getting a proper fraction only. But every time I'm getting a proper fraction. So it means my values lies from, because do you get -1 also? -1 you will get when you are putting 1 in the place of x. So yes, from -1 to 1 you are getting every time. Okay. 0 you will never get. You will never get 0. So except 0, -0, you can say. So this is my y. So y belongs to -1 to 1, or you can say one thing. This is not the perfection. 0 you will never get, because your numerator is 1 only. So how you will write y belongs to -1 to 0 with the open bracket u, with the open bracket u to 1. These are the values. This is the range of this.